What's up, everyone? Pasay Baller here. We are now in this fourth game for today, January 25th, 2023. This is the game between Denver Nuggets and Milwaukee Bucks, and that will actually happen at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. That's going to be 9 o'clock a.m. here in Manila. I'm just inviting everyone who have not subscribed yet to our YouTube account or YouTube channel, Pasay Baller. Please click on the subscribe button below. At the same time, hit on that bell logo. That way, automatically, you guys will be receiving notifications whenever new videos are uploaded. The spread, by the way, that is given, it's minus 7.5, and that's actually given towards the side of the home team, Milwaukee Bucks. Now, before we proceed, let's check on the standings and rankings of both teams. For Milwaukee Bucks, they are number 3 in the Eastern Conference. They got a record of 30 wins and 17 losses. While for Denver Nuggets, they are number 1 in the Western Conference with a record of 34 and 14. This is a very interesting battle of the giants, so to speak. Milwaukee Bucks, they would have the home court advantage on this. In terms of fatigue, Milwaukee Bucks would also have the advantage because we all know Denver Nuggets actually played last night. And it was even a close game against the New Orleans Pelicans that they eventually won by 1 point. Now, in terms of in terms of momentum, approaching this game, Denver Nuggets, they're coming off a win. For Milwaukee Bucks, they're also coming off a win, so maybe we can skip that part. But if you would want to check on the form, Milwaukee Bucks, they got they've won 6 out of their last 10. While Denver Nuggets, they've won 9 out of their last 10. So if you would want to base it on form, Denver Nuggets would have a slight advantage on that. Now let's take a look at the availability of the players, okay, and the health of both teams. Starting off with Milwaukee Bucks, Portis is out, Ibaka is out, and I doubt that he would still be joining the lineup ever. Beauchamp is listed as questionable for Milwaukee Bucks. So 2 players out, one listed as questionable. For Denver Nuggets, we got MPJ, Bones Highland, and Gillespie all listed as questionable. Okay, it's a bit tough, but I would have to give it as I would have to give a slight advantage towards Denver Nuggets since all those players are still listed as questionable, so we ain't really sure what their statuses are. And for Milwaukee Bucks, one of their best bigs, Bobby Portis, is not going to be joining them for sure because it's been confirmed. So, yeah, a slight advantage towards Denver Nuggets. Okay, again, we got two teams, two very good teams at that. Milwaukee Bucks, number 3 in the East. Denver Nuggets, the best in the West. Um, all points, not really all, but most of the points, they're actually pointing towards Milwaukee Bucks. I'm talking about the home court advantage. I'm talking about fatigue, because again, Denver Nuggets played last night. Um, the possibility of MPJ not playing. That's also a huge plus if you're a Milwaukee Bucks fan. But this one's going to be tough because of the spread. I mean, it's 7.5, man. And we're talking about Denver Nuggets. Denver Nuggets who can easily, score in like a couple of minutes. They can score like 12 points in a snap. I don't know if you've seen games like that. Like they would score 12 points in like a matter of less than 2 minutes. And I've seen a lot of situations like that. So it's kind of crazy. But then again, the question is, were they up against Milwaukee Bucks then? So it's actually a huge question. There are some points that make me want to side with Milwaukee, and that's the home court advantage, and that's the fatigue factor. I have a huge call this. I have a huge belief in the home court advantage and in fatigue whenever it's a battle of two very good teams, right? So it's like a determining factor, a key factor. While for Denver Nuggets, I'm kind of leaning towards them because of the spread. I just feel like that's too much, man. 7.5, right? So that's just too much for me. So I have to do my job, and I have to share what my thoughts are. I'm gonna side with Milwaukee Bucks in here, man. I feel like they have enough to at least cover that spread of minus 7.5. It's not gonna be easy, But they had a 20-point win a couple of nights ago, and I know a lot of people would say, "Hey, you know what? Come on, man. They were up against Detroit Pistons." But yeah, I know. But that's actually a good way to actually set things off. Setting us for this particular game, set some momentum and all those stuff. Well, again, Denver Nuggets, they had another win. I mean, they had won last night, but then again, that actually gave them some additional fatigue coming onto this game. And what I'm trying to say is that Milwaukee Bucks, they should actually be exposed. They should actually be exposing Denver Nuggets with that. If they can actually run the ball, they got to do that, because that would really add to their points and add to their chances of not only beating Denver Nuggets, but also to call this to cover the spread. Denver Nuggets, they would love to to run those set plays. Jokic is a very smart individual. He can actually shoot inside and out. So those set plays, he can actually manipulate. Don't get me wrong, Jokic can actually instigate or initiate those running games because of his ability to pass. But really, if he has to pick, I'm pretty sure Jokic would want to run some set plays. So Milwaukee Bucks, they gotta know that, and I'm pretty sure they know that. And I feel like Milwaukee Bucks again would have enough to win this game. I expect Giannis to actually have a game above 25 points, and for Milwaukee Bucks to cover the spread of -7.5. Again, that's Milwaukee -7.5. Peace out, as I love, and God bless.